This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is a Master Lock Pro Series Model 6852. This is a relatively beefy 50mm solid brass padlock that's designed to take a standard form of key and knob cylinder. The idea is, once you get this set up properly, you can use the same key in this as you would use on the front door of your home or business. This particular one has a Russwin keyway, though it's available in several other keyways. And because Russwin keys are much more common in the commercial setting, that's probably where this lock is designed to go. Unfortunately, the pick resistance of this lock is quite poor. It has 5 standard pins. It's relatively easy to open up. So what we're going to do is pick this guy open. I'll take it apart, show you what's inside. Then we'll reassemble this with some security pins and then pick it again so you can see the difference. So let's start picking this guy open. I'll use top of the keyway tension with a 40 thousandths pry bar and a standard hook in 25 thousandths, picking off the warding on that left side there. Okay, using pretty stout tension. 1 is loose, nothing on 2. 3 is binding, got to click there. 4 is loose, 5 is loose. Back to the beginning, 1 is binding. Got to click out of 1. Little something out of 2 maybe. 3 is still set. 4 is binding. Got to click there. 5 is binding. And we opened it up. So 5 standard pins, not terribly difficult to open. Let's take this lock apart, get those standard pins out of there, and then I have a couple of security pins waiting to put them inside. To get this apart, we use an Allen wrench. Okay, looks like we have a C-clip on the back of this cylinder. Now let's get the key and a follower, and we should be able to finish taking it apart. Okay, let's get these standard pins out of the Bible. I suppose I will show you the key pins as well. Okay, let me give you a close-up here. So you can see all the stock pins are standard. We are going to replace 4 of the 5 standard pins up in the Bible with the security pins that you see laid out there. 2 spools and 2 serrated pins. So let me set the camera back up and we will get to that. There we go. Okay. We start backwards, start on number 5. Let's put that spool in the back. A serrated pin in slot 4. A serrated pin in slot 3. A standard pin in slot 2. Actually, let's give you a zoom in here so you can see the action I take when I insert a pin. So let's get that standard pin. I place it in the chamber and then hold it in place by putting pressure on the follower. Once that's locked in place, I put my tweezers on top and press it down. It's really pretty simple and something that you get used to after you've been doing it for a while, and you can do it very, very quickly. Okay, let's put these key pins back in. And every time before I reassemble a lock, I do one quick check, and that is to insert the key and make sure I didn't get those key pins out of order. Because I have done that before, It's not difficult to repick it, but it's just a pain in the butt to take the thing apart and reassemble it. Okay, so let's put this core back in, lock it up, put the C-clip back on. Let's see, get this driver back on the cylinder. There we go. And let's put all of this back together. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do once I have that cylinder in is lock it up without the screw holding the cylinder in place. The reason I do that is just to make sure everything works. And here it does. And once I've confirmed that everything works, I can put the screw back in place. Okay, now that we have those security pins in here, let's pick it again and see if it's any more difficult. Using the same tension wrench and pick, one is loose, nothing on 2, 3, 4, or 5. Am I missing something here? Okay, little click out of 1. Maybe something out of 2, 3. Something strange here. Let's just make sure this works. And there was something jammed up in the mechanism. I think that should work now. One, 2, okay, 3, got to click there. Okay, I think I got 3 set. That was a serrated pin. Moving on to 4. Got a little movement on the core after 1 click. Okay, got a couple more clicks and went into a false set. I lost my tension, but I don't think I lost my progress. Okay, let's move on to number 5. Little counter rotation. And I might have overset 5. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. I don't think I overset him. I let off tension, nothing dropped down. Click out of 1, nothing on 2, 3, 4, got a click there, definitely dropped 4. Okay, and we got it open. So as you can see, a lot more difficult with some well-placed security pins in there, and certainly not something difficult to do. You can get a good supply of varied security pins relatively cheaply. I actually got this high security pinning kit from CLK Supplies. This has actually been supplemented by me since I bought it. So you're not quite going to get this much, but you're going to get several different sizes of spools and serrated pins, some spare springs. It's all in all a pretty good investment. I'd take a look at this if this is something you're interested in doing for some of your locks. So that's all I have for you on this Master Lock Pro Series model 6852. A relatively nice lock that with a little bit of work can get some adequate pick resistance for everyday use. If you have any questions or comments about this lock or the process we went through, please put them below. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you. Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is a Master Lock Pro Series model 6852. This is a relatively beefy 50mm solid brass padlock that's designed to take a form of key and knob cylinder. The idea is that once you set this up, you can use the holy sh